Okay, I should be live now. Hello, everyone. There we go. Now I'm live. So, when we last left our heroes, they were sitting outside the bandit tent, constantly reloading because they kept getting killed by the bandits inside. If I remember correctly, what I was trying to do was send part of my team in so that they could take that stupid panic spell, and then Viconia here could go in and dispel it. And it's working relatively well. But that still leaves the problem of the other three people being like really goddamn hard to kill, and the mage destroying my protagonist in one blow with Melf's acid arrow. This is, the major problem with this game's balance is kind of that, like, the difficulty is crazy hard in the plot quests. Like, the game is not designed for you to go after the plot quests right away, even though the story really encourages you to do so.
Sorry, friend, but you've got a date down on that.
I read all this last part, so I'm just going to jump straight into it. Now, let's see if Raymond here goes down as fast as he always does.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Yes, fear us. We have a hamster. Okay. Okay, Viconia, you're up.
Now, Nartha.
Wait, what? He's dead. Minsk didn't panic. Okay, Minsk, go after Briddick over there. And, my two mage friends. Well,
Let's talk more. Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes! Rask!
okay.
Singer, give me power.
Remove fear now. There we go. Okay, now. Focus on the null. And, Viconia, heal up our protagonist, please. That would be nice. Thank you.
Oh, I'm hurt.
Oh, no. Switch over to a bow. Shoot the null. Minsk. I think he's got acid on him. This is gonna be rough.
I feel so cold. You're a queer fellow.
Drink a potion. Good.
What you want? I'm gone. Oh, I'm hurt.
Drink a potion. Minsk. Potion. Everyone just, drink potions. Protagonist could use... That is an antidote, right?
I care not. I'm gone.
Okay, good. Protagonist is no longer poisoned. Mage still has that protective spell over him. Imoen needs more healing. Viconia, bust out the spiritual hammer. It's time my mages stepped in and started firing off spells.
Need me? What you want? I've done had enough.
You boys, I punch.
Oh, come on. Oh, that was Melf's acid arrow, wasn't it? Okay. You took one for the team, Minsk. You took one for the team.
What is it this time?
Put this bastard to sleep and try not to cast any wild magic this time. Please. Okay, the nulls.
Mighty berserker wrath will not go unremembered.
Oh. Dinah here, don't worry. We'll be resurrecting him in like 10 frickin' minutes. Well, more like 16 hours in game time, but you know. Now, okay. The null's dead. Nira actually casted sleep this time, which is good.
Night Singer, give me power.
Okay, Viconia, go bash Venkt over the head. And,
Forward march.
let's try and take Hacked out.
My blade will cut you down to...
Don't tell me she's firing on my frickin' cleric. Okay, you...
Didn't see that coming, did ya?
Ulsa?
What's the story?
Yeah, Illifane, do me a favor and toss our cleric a potion. That would be nice. Okay, good. She's poisoned. But,
Valkyries?
you know,
You rang?
it'll all work out.
Forward march.
I do not feel well inside. Whatever they need.
Oh, for the love of... Now she's poisoned. The frickin' poison, man. It's like, you know, I've been playing Knights of the Old Republic 2 ahead of my stream so that I'm not fumbling around the way I was in the first session, and it's so refreshing to be playing a Western RPG with a difficulty curve again. Toss Dinah here a potion and have her drink it. Okay, that's just Imoen taking poison damage. Okay, okay, we can do this. Focus on the stupid frickin' mage.
Uh-huh.
Coming at ya.
They wish my ear.
Dinah here.
Directed.
Just get out of the tent. You're of no use here now.
Okie doke.
Okay, let's see. Um. Oh, she's just taking poison damage outside. It's like the mage isn't even, like, really doing anything anymore.
Night Singer, give me Nanatha.
Heal. And,
You're a queer fellow.
What is it this time?
Nira, kill. Uh...
Gotcha.
Toss another potion at Imoen. Where's, just one. Oh, good, she's not too far away. That was something I was genuinely worried about. Drink.
Yep.
Nira! I did not say cast color spray.
Save me from the Spider Queen's vengeance.
Wait, what actually happened? Ugh, the poison damage interrupted her spell? Seriously?
Ulsa?
Ugh. What a world it is when your cleric needs to take healing potions from your warrior. Drink. Okay. Vengt was gonna cast a spell, but this time he got interrupted, so I guess what goes around comes around. Missile. Go.
Jalcales?
Okay, she hasn't drunk her potion yet. Good, good. Now, get back in there and bash him over the head. Wait, what did he cast? What did he cast? Oh, no. He's just attacking now. Come on. Alright. Dinah here is pretty close to dead now. But, we can make it, I think.
Uh-huh.
Of all the people to hit him, it would be Nero, wouldn't it? Everyone's dead. I mean, like half my frickin' party is suffering from poison status,
Directed
but
by the three. I do not feel well inside.
alright. Is there any way to survive poison right now? Because if there is, I could use it. I have healing, so let's do this. And, now what I want to know is, does, like, poison wear off over time? I mean, I hope it does. Oh, I guess it does, because Imoen's fine now. So I just need to keep these two alive. Alright. Well, that's good to know. There's another dead cat in here. Okay. Viconia's healed. Okay, so's Dinah here. Okay, so everyone except Minsk is fine. What is with this game and dead cats in item containers? An unidentified longbow. And some arrows. A bloodstone gem. And, let's put these in the item slots. Okay, go get Minsk's stuff. I don't need that, but I do want that. And those. And those. And, crud. I don't have anyone with, Minsk's carrying capacity, so getting his stuff back is gonna be a bit of a chore. Halberd, sword, axes. She's way over capacity. Ooh, I almost sneezed. The sword goes to dining here. The halberd goes to near. No. Inventory full. Goes to Imoen. The axes. Uh, ugh. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. Of course, of all the characters to die, it would be the one with carrying capacity. Some darts. A mage robe. Wait, that one's got some trinkets I can put in the gem bag. Okay, well, I managed to do what I came to do, which is not eat shit and die this time. So I guess I can't complain about how this turned out. I know now that, like, I can put items inside a container, like that chest over there, and expect it to still be here when I come back. So I can do that with whatever I can't carry here. But, I wish I'd known that last time. It would have been helpful. So I'm gonna save my game. Yes, everyone is alive this time. Good. Well, almost everyone. I mean, I don't know if Minsk counts, but, like, yeah. Okay, so I got everything that I want from there. Everything that I want from there. There's still stuff on the ground here that I need to keep, but, I'll get that in a bit. Oh yeah, and this guy's like the only one who has a bandit scalp for some reason. I mean, I don't get it, but arrows, composite longbow, down here. Oh, that's not. Okay. Nimble, the money you have received from Transig should cover your... Wait, what? Didn't I already have this? Why is it in a barrel? Why is this in a barrel? I don't get it.
What is it this time? My turn to save the day.
Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna talk to this guy now.
Yep.
Troubled times are upon us.
I already went through this last time when I beat these guys but only had my protagonist alive. So I'm just gonna speed through this dialogue. He tells you to go to the Cloakwood to find Tazok. Right, okay. So, we're back to where I was before I went back on my... I can't believe I forgot that would happen. I'm glad I didn't have my party bunched up around me, otherwise this whole thing would have been for nothing. Alright. Well, let's drop some stuff in the in the barrel. I'm gonna put this here for now just to make room. I want who did I give the full armor to? I didn't even pick up the full armor. Well, anyone here encumbered? I'm gonna take the halberd and put that here. Halberd. There you go. Ugh. And anything else? Anything else? Oh yeah, the throwing axes definitely are going in here. I'll stuff his armor. In there as well. And, you know, the rest of that stuff I actually don't care about. Oh, for fuck's sake. Nira? No, not Nira. Dinah here. Yeah, you. Go over to this chest, please. Dinah here. Go over to this chest, please. Oh. Oh, I put it in there myself. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes, for some reason, the inventory sort of switches to the other side, and I don't know why. I want to put... what was I doing? Oh, yeah, the full plate armor. Put that in the chest. I don't care about any of the other stuff that's on the floor, I don't think. So I can just head off to Nashkel now. Did I get all of what I need to do? Right, I'll pick that stuff up when I have Minsk to play Pack Mule. I mean, it's a good thing this is a video game, and we can count on Tazik not coming back and finding his henchmen all murdered. Which way was the quickest way out of here? I'll tell you what, though, the dialogue system and the stuff tied to it is a lot more straightforward in this game than it is in Knights of the Old Republic 2. I keep forgetting how much I love Obsidian's brand of writing. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't put stuff in the chest through the inventory screen. Okay, hang on. Back.
Oh, you bet.
I hate this aspect of the inventory screen because, like, for some reason, it won't let you... it won't count the container that you are accessing as part of the inventory. And that makes managing chests kind of cumbersome, to be honest.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Need me? Oh, you bet.
Okay, so let's see. I just need one open space. This is what I mean. Everything's all crunched down into this really small, gosh darn, Okay, I actually don't need to put that
Right.
in the chest. I can carry that with me. Alright, now let's leave. Up this way.
Right.
Thoughts on the Alpha Dream thing? I have no idea what that is. I have absolutely no frickin' clue what the Alpha Dream thing is. Please enlighten me.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna be blunt. Very often, I don't really see the point in keeping up with gaming news. I realize that is an odd position for a YouTuber to take, but most of it's advertising, and what isn't advertising is still advertising. So, yeah. I don't know, I guess I'm just too cynical. I don't like E3 either. I like finding out about games, but I can do that 5 minutes after E3, so why bother sitting through an hour-long presentation for something that takes 30 seconds? You know, that's just me. I can always, like, watch a highlight reel afterward and get all of the stuff worth actually being there to watch. Alpha Dream, the creators of the Mario and Luigi RPG games, went bankrupt recently. You don't say. Well, I might have some thoughts on that if I played the Mario and Luigi series, but I don't. If I played portable games at all, but I don't. Uh, well, at least I got a lot of money from the bandit camp, so I can bring Minsk back to life no problem. I remember the amount of money I spent the first time I beat those guys last stream when everyone in my party was dead. That's... wow. Okay, Minsk. 200 gold. Welcome back, old friend. Now...
What's the story?
I'm gonna quick save here and level up with Illithane. Okay, let's try not getting a terrible health roll this time. I'll take 7. That's a decent roll. I mean, my maximum is like 10. Increase my longbow proficiency. Right. Looking good.
Yep.
Now let's head back to the camp and get Minsk's stuff and the quest items I need.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see. Well, if it was Paper Mario, I would care about it, but I've never played Mario and Luigi. Like, I realize some of the Mario and Luigi games are quite good as RPGs, but the tone is also very different, so I don't know whether or not I'd care for them. I also have to admit to some minor... no, why is this 12-hour journey, but the place that's closer to the place I was is a 16-hour journey? I don't understand this game sometimes.
Yep.
I must rest.
Camaraderie, adventure, and steel on steel. The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
Okay, hang in there, people. We just need to get Minsk his stupid stuff back. Then we can sleep in this very tent we killed our enemies in. Let's see,
Oh, we've done so much today. Maybe it's time for a quick nap.
Oh, a squeaky wheel gets stuck.
Okay, Minsk, grab your stuff. and all of the other stuff while you're at it.
Mullahay and Tazok have proven to be nothing more than puppets. The true master of this unfolding mystery continues to elude you. One thing is certain. Someone has taken a very personal interest in seeking your death. Though why, you are not sure. Your search for answers continues, and the foreboding Cloakwood Forest is your next target.
Thank you for waiting until I made the trip to the temple and back to give me the dramatic, you know. Anyway, let's see if like they did anything, like they programmed anything
Right.
for the case where. Oh wait, what's this? Potion of magic blocking. Immunity to spells of 5th level and below. Huh. I don't know why that would be not usable by a wizard slayer. But I mean, it sounds like the exact kind of thing a wizard slayer would want in their inventory. Anyway, let's see if they did anything to like anyone who tries to rest in this particular tent, because I'd be very disappointed if they didn't. Oh yeah, gold. Lots of it. In fact, that more than covers the amount I spent on Minsk. Wow, there's a lot of gold in this goddamn tent. Ugh.
Your point, squeaky wheel, get stuck.
Okay, let's see. What else? Is that everything? I think that's everything. Anyway, Minsk, suit up. Put your armor back on.
Oof, I dropped something. Could you pick it up for me?
Alright. Oh. Derp. Okay, here we go. Rest. You may not rest here. Either find an inn or rest outside. Damn. I thought I could rest in this tent, but I guess I'll have to stoop on the door and rest here instead.
Darkness falls, your mind drifts back to events past, and to triumphs well-deserved indeed. A fortified camp secluded and guarded from the entire coast, and it is naught but easy pickings before your guile. All manner of bandit and brigand move about here, but you may as well be invisible amongst them. Your recollections are interrupted by a powerful gust of wind, lifting you high above the camp and woods both. Your arc crests in the high morning sun, and for a moment you are as a bird, free from your duties to those below. With unseen hands, the earth reasserts her hold on you, and suddenly you feel less like a sparrow and more like a catapult stone. Without impact or fanfare, the ground accepts your passage and does not strike back. In a moment, all is black, and for all you know, you have descended to the very core of the world. The rock around you illuminates, and a cavern slowly takes shape. Though you can see no more than a few steps ahead or behind, stumbling forward, you find yourself face to face with yourself. Before you is a likeness in stone exact to the smallest detail. A voice in the darkness accuses you, even as it seems amused. Such pride undeserved, great predator, when your whole being is borrowed. Credit where it is due, and dues where payment is demanded. A dagger of bone flies from the blackness and strikes the statue square. It cracks slightly, but the pain you feel is as though you were rent asunder. You were made as you are, taunts the voice, and you can also be broken. You fall backward into the void, and do not come to rest until morning wakes you.
Oh, now I have slow poison. I mean, I could have used that when people were poisoned just like 2 seconds ago. But, okay. I mean, sure. Why not? Everyone just heal up now. Alrighty.
Need me?
Well, I mean, Persona 5 The Royal, I think, is coming out in Japan pretty soon. So... Alright, now where was I headed next? Oh yeah, Baragost.
Oh, you bet.
Alright, wait.
I've had bad case of armor chief.
The journey took 1 day and 4 hours, and everyone is fatigued again, like 2 seconds of real time after I rested. That can happen sometimes. You do have to pay attention to travel time. Oh yeah, slow poison will be useful in the Cloakwood. That's where the giant spiders are. I mean, I'm not too worried about giant spiders. They're not that dangerous if you know, do the thing where you just hang back and shoot them to death full of arrows, but they can be a pain. If I recall, the Cloakwood was where Khalid ate shit and died in the novelization.
Rest.
Yep.
Oh wait. Flaming Fist. Where did Vi go?
Casting spells isn't as easy as I make it look. I'm tired.
It was the Jovial Juggler, right? Or was it Feldeposts? No, Feldeposts was the other place.
You want some whiskey?
Well, I'm not going to the Cloakwood right away either way, okay? I'm gonna actually take some time to side quest around and gain levels before I move on with the story. But, first things first, it's, about time I rested everyone up. Oh, but before I do
We've
that,
done so much today.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's time for a quick nap.
Nira needs to identify some stuff. So, I'm gonna do that.
I'll do it.
I got some cheap beer for you.
Okay, everyone's all healed up. That's good. Now. Ugh, inventory full. Seriously? Where's that person I'm supposed to sell these scalps to? Alright, identify the bow, because, this bow actually looks quite nice. Wait. Yeah, there we go. Identify spell. Longbow of marksmanship, the dead shot. Driven by years of rivalry, the Dukes of Spandelion and Death Delfuntal decided to, I kind of miss the old Forgotten Realms novels where these were the fantasy words we were dealing with that are kind of pronounceable. In some of the more recent ones that I've tried to read, they get a bit crazy with fantasy gibberish. Oh, the Deadshot, it's a longbow +2? It's a longbow +2. No wonder that hobgoblin was giving me so much trouble. Well, now I feel really good about my longbow proficiency. This is going straight to my protagonist. Alright, so where was I? The Dukes of Spandelion and Delfhuntal decided to organize a private contest that would proclaim the better archer between them. Both boasted the power of their magical bows, but that wasn't enough for Edwald Dest, Duke of Spandelion. He arranged for the theft of his opponent's bow, and on the day of the contest he couldn't help gloat in his advantage. The Duke of Del Thuntal, known only as Raymond, demanded a demonstration of Edwall's skill on a scarecrow that he had placed. Edwall Dest drew his longbow and released the arrow with determination, not stopping to think how uncannily the target resembled himself. The missile split the large voodoo doll's head in twain, and at that moment Edwall's head did much the same. Well, you know, that's one way to get back at the fucker who stole your bow. Okay, so I have a longbow plus 2. I can't equip more than one bow at a time. That's okay. I mean, makes sense, I guess. So, my main character is actually outfitted quite splendidly now. But, okay, I had another pair of bracers I want to identify, so Nira, you get on that. Gauntlets of Weapon Expertise, Legacy of the Masters, highly sought after among novice warriors. These items were once the property of the royal family of Threskel. Imparting a portion of the prince's legendary skill, these gauntlets grant the bearer mastery over all forms of weapons. The majority of their many previous owners seem to have come to bloody ends, though. The gloves grant the ability of experience, but not the wisdom. The ability, but not the wisdom. So, a +1 to accuracy and a +2 to damage. This is also going to my main character.
Could you pick it up for me?
Let me just make room. Now I feel like Drizzed, because he had, like, partway through, I think, Starless Night, he kills this he kills this guy who has, like, armlets that he uses to speed up his strikes. But Drizzt is confident enough in his weapon skills, so he doesn't need anything to speed up his arms. He puts them on his legs instead and uses them to improve his footwork. It's actually kind of clever. Okay, so I've got one more identify spell before I need to rest again. Okay, let's identify this robe next. Mage Robe of Fire Resistance. Due to the extremely volatile nature of most magics, Mage Robes of Fire Resistance are not uncommon among young acolytes and their wizardly tutors. As with other such robes, they cannot be worn except by wizards. So Fire Resistance plus 20%. I'm going to give that to Dinah here because she has frickin' nothing in the way of equipment right now. Okay, let's rest up in the Peasant Suite one more night, because I've got a lot more stuff to identify. Arrows. These are arrows of ice. So they do 1d6 and they also do plus 1d6 of cold damage. That's potentially double the damage for every arrow. Wow. This arrow is magically enhanced so as to burst into a rolling ball of ice and cold when fired. When the arrow strikes its victim, a shock of cold will travel through its body, both burning and numbing to the very core. Pretty nice. Now let's see what we've got here. This is just a plain old arrow plus 1. Which is nice. Useful. Makes accuracy something that you can count a little bit more on. This acid arrow plus 1. Holy crud. No wonder that goddamn archer was dealing so much damage. Okay, so it's not only an arrow plus 1 with 1d6 plus 1 damage, it also does 2d6 acid damage. That's potentially triple the damage. That's a wee bit broken, don't you think, game? Little bit broken. This arrow is coated in acid. When it strikes an enemy, it not only pierces flesh, but also eats it away, enlarging and deepening the wound. That's going to my main character as well. I only have one, so that's not gonna be much of an advantage. I mean, before you do that ridiculous amount of damage, you have to win your accuracy roll. So that could wind up just going completely to waste, you know? Am I out of magic? Yes, I'm out of magic. Anything else to identify other than that? Oh, yeah, I've also got the shield to identify. Well, crud. Alright. I mean, oh wait, do I have anything in the gem bag that needs identifying? Let's double check. No, all of that's fine.
I got me some nice looking waitresses, don't I?
One more night of rest. And then identify spell. Alright, arrow of piercing +1. Yikes. It says +1, but it does +6. Oh, you get to do a save versus death roll for no extra damage, so that's easier. That's a little less. Okay.
Oof, I dropped something. Could you pick it up?
Shield. This is probably just a +1 shield. Yep, it's a medium shield +1. That's pretty okay, actually. Viconia, you can take this one. Oh no, you can't, because your strength is too miserably low. And you're a two-hander. I don't have anyone who benefits from using a shield except Viconia, and she's got, like, way too little strength right now to really do anything with that. Alright, and you're supposed to be wearing these.
What's the story?
Alright, so, where is Commander Vi, the chick I'm supposed to be giving these goddamn scalps to? I mean, I've been collecting these scalps, right? It's, oh, there you go. You went and wandered back here. Why not?
Can I assist you?
You have been busy, I see. Well, keep at it. The more bandit scalps I have, the richer you'll be. I'll take all the bandit scalps you have. So 10 bandit scalps is 500. And 10 is, like, the most you can have in a single stack. Where did I put the others? I gave them to someone. Here we go. Okay, that's all.
Can I assist you?
Thank you, Illiphane. Your efforts have not been in vain. I just received new orders from the city. My contingent and I have been asked to return there and make our reports. You will figure prominently in them, and I assure you that our accounts will be favorable.
Good on you if you saved the day.
Alright.
This group shows promise exceptional.
Oh, you bet.
Okay, so once you advance that quest, you can't come here to turn in bandit scalps anymore, so make sure you get rid of all of them before you do that.
Oh, you bet.
But when you talk to her with no scalps in your inventory after after you finish the bandit camp quest, she'll move on. I think you can find her, like, in Baldur's Gate or something later and cash in bandit scalps there. But for the time being, I think this is your last chance to take advantage of her bounty. Alright, so I did say I was going to be doing side quests for a little while. Now, I do have some unfinished quests. Oddly enough, the Cloakwood quests you get from Chapter 3 are listed as Chapter 3 quests instead of Chapter 4 quests, even though they're actually related to what you're doing in Chapter 4. I don't get it. Okay. That was true in the original game as well. The original game did divide its journal up into chapters, but some of the stuff winds up in the previous chapter's quest. Anyway, I have some unfinished quests from previous chapters. The half-ogres near Baragast and Gurk's Cloak. These aren't arranged in chapters, based on like where they belong in the story. They're only arranged in chapters based on when you talked to the NPC who would give them to you, which is probably the glitch that led to these being listed under Chapter 3. It's a little inconvenient, but yeah. Half-ogres near Baragast. Bjornin, a paladin currently healing from his wounds in Baragast's Jovial Juggler Inn, has asked me to uproot a band of half-ogres. According to his report, they have been fortifying themselves in the mountains south-southwest of town. Gurk's Cloak is in the Cloakwood, so we'll deal with that when we move on to that. But I'm going to go deal with these half-ogres now. Yeah, out of my way, journal, thank you.
What's the story?
South-southwest, huh? If we're going south-southwest, let's visit Alcaster School along the way.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Well, it's only gibberlings. Those aren't enemies, they're free experience points, aren't they? Let's test out the new bow and arrow. You know what? Let's, like, really test out the new bow and arrow.
Night Singer, give me power.
What is it this time?
I'm gonna have my ranged attackers go after a different enemy and see how quickly Illithane knocks out her enemies with a longbow +2. First shot. Good going, Illithane. Now go for that one. First shot again. I like this thing. In the Drizzt novels, there's this bow called Talmeril the Heartseeker that like basically destroys everything in its path. It belongs to Catti first, but Drizzt winds up using it later when she gets injured. And like basically, and no matter who's actually holding it, it more or less wrecks everything. And it's a bit ridiculous to write something like that, but when you have a good enchanted bow in this game, it can feel that way.
I've done had enough of this.
Nira? Right.
Rang?
First shot. Okay. I mean, these are gibberlings. They have a pretty goddamn low armor rating, so it's not really a surprise that they're being taken down so quickly. First shot. I think you might have a harder time rolling a missing shot against a gibberling with a bow like this than you would have actually hitting them. Alright, I missed that one. So that's one wasted arrow. There we go. It's gone. Gibberling was reduced to giblets. Free experience and some free gold, too. Just in terms of, like, the regular stuff you do wandering around, at this point in the game, I'm doing really good in terms of money, levels, weapons. But the moment you start doing, like, the boss fights in the main story, you're,
What's the story?
you're not quite so invincible anymore. The difficulty curve is all over the place. Okay, so what is Allcaster School? I forget. I know I explored this area when I played the game way back when, while I was working at Walmart. But, did anyone else see the latest UA for D&D 5e? UA is in what exactly? Skeletons. Great. The problem with skeletons is that you want, like, bashing weapons to fight skeletons. That does make a difference, but the only weapon that I have that counts as bashing right now is Viconia's club, mace rather, and Nira's stupid sling. Oh, I suppose the quarterstaff counts too, but I don't want to put my mage into melee. That'd be stupid.
Yep.
Alright.
Didn't see that coming, did ya?
Yeah, you see, it's resisting damage, I think. Oh, does Nira's sling not count as bashing damage? I'm sorry. Cleric, go do your cleric thing, would ya? Okay, it's dead. I mean, Nira got stuck in her pathfinding. But, okay. Oh, damn. Yeah, I mean, it's resisting so much gosh darn damage. But its pathfinding is stuck, so it can't get me. Okay. Sure, why not? Sometimes the quirks of the game do make it easier. A warhammer and a buckler. So basically this thing has nothing. Oh, god damn it. They have bows now.
You rang?
Nightsinger, give me power.
Viconia, go do your thing.
What's the story?
Ugh. Seriously?
You don't stand a chance.
There are skeletons up that way too? Alright, you know what? This is a little ridiculous. Turn undead, please. Okay, now they're scattering. That's good. I can work with scattering.
Didn't see that coming, did ya?
Nightsinger, give me power. Ulza?
Didn't see that coming, did ya? Oh, you bet.
My blade will cut you down to size.
May darkness prevail.
What's the story? Yep.
You're a queer fellow.
Okay, heal, heal. Heal the cleric. Thank you.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Need me?
My blade will cut you down to size.
What actually hit me? Oh, they're still shooting arrows. Great. You know what? Return fire on that one. Minsk, deal with the one with the hammer, please. And you fire at that one. You... I really need to get her a weapon. I keep forgetting to do it, though, because mages are so low priority in my mind.
Nightsinger, give me power.
It keeps running away. I think it's still turned. Ugh. They're going up to the edge of the map. They're gonna corner it. Okay.
What's the story? Oh, you bet.
Yep, it's dead. Okay, that didn't take long. One of the ones that ran away. Right,
What is it this time?
just kill the bastard, would you?
That was just for practice.
There we go. Now it's dead. Alright.
And watch this.
Let's talk more fight.
It's always funny when a character says something dramatic like stand back and watch this when I just ordered them to pick up items off the floor. Anyway, if we've got some
What you want?
archers here, I can at least pick up some arrows, but I don't think skeletons often have items worth picking up. I'm not at the point in the game anymore where I need to pick up random pieces of equipment from enemies and scavenge stuff to sell. So I don't need to worry about picking up all the items they leave behind, which is a bad habit you get into in early game in Elder Scrolls. Just pick up every piece of salvage you can find, you know? Because you're so low on money early game and you need every penny you can get. I wish I could say that the pathfinding has improved in later BioWare type games, but like even in Knights of the Old Republic, the pathfinding is pretty bad. In fact, I would venture to say that the pathfinding in the KOTOR games is actually worse, because sometimes the characters just straight up don't follow your leader. They like get stuck on something like way back in another room. And the environments aren't nearly as convoluted in those games, so I don't know how that happens. Hey, what's this? Who's this guy?
You're rather outlandish folk to be wandering round here.
Wayfarers, wait up a moment. I wish to have a word with you. You are adventurers, are you not? Yes, we're adventurers. Why should you care? That's good, then. You see, I am an adventurer of sorts. Of course, I'm not very fond of battle. I like to pilfer objects from ruins and monstrous lairs and try my best to avoid getting hurt. Anyway, I have something that might interest you. I have a gem in my possession. A magical gem. I have no use for it, and I can't get the price I'm looking for from anyone I've met. Would you perhaps be interested in it? Perhaps you could tell us what the gem does? Of course! It's a gem of true seeing. It allows you to see the truth in all things. So do you want it? I'm selling it for 1,000 gold. No more, no less. 1,000 gold? See, I'm tempted to look up what exactly this is. How about selling it for less than 1,000 gold? I can't sell such a gem for less than 1,000 gold. See, I'm trying to remember if I ever encountered this and whether like the gem is maybe a hoax of some kind. It does sound like a scam. Like I'm wondering if it's like a cursed item of some kind. Because, you know, that's the kind of thing this game will do. Don't even get me started on, like, the deck of many things. Which can either, like, permanently raise stats, give you tons of money, or completely screw you over. In a totally permanent way. Depending on what card you draw on each phase. You know what? I'm going to cheat. The game audio is going to cut out for a moment, so don't mind me as I switch over to my browser and look this up. Okay, Baldur's Gate Ferret. Let's see. Furret is a halfling merchant, charlatan, in the Oldcaster area. He wanders the northwestern plateau and tries to sell you a gem of true seeing for 1,000 gold. You have the option to buy it or walk away. If you buy the gem, it turns out that it's just a plain turquoise gem with no purpose except to sell at the store for gold. There is no reputation penalty for killing Furret. The gem can also be pickpocketed from him. If you pickpocket the gem of true seeing, Furret will still go through the motions of selling you the fake gem, even though you will not be given another gem. He will still take 1,000 GP from you. That's a classic case of the developers not realizing what kind of actions their players might take, which unfortunately is a bit of a thing when it comes to BioWare games. Okay, so now I know not to do that. Can't afford it. I guess this is a goodbye. It's too bad that you couldn't see the obvious value of this gem. I guess I'll be on my way. And since there's no reputation loss, you know what? Like,
Need me?
you can just, like, go fuck yourself, Mr. Gnome. I'm kidding, of course. I'm not playing an evil character. But if I were, I'd totally shoot him in the back right now. Normally, what I would probably do is quick save and load the game, but I probably should have done that, but... same difference. I cheated either way. I suppose if you kill for it after buying the gem, you can get your gold back.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Coming at ya.
Oh, come on, Minsk. You're in full plate armor.
Let's talk modification. Cool one, son.
What is it this time?
My blade will cut you down to size.
All these skeletons, man. They are a formidable enemy. Like, just as far as field monsters in the open world go. They have decent stats. And unfortunately, they don't carry anything in the way of decent items to make up for that. Basically, if you're lucky, you can maybe get your arrows back. But that's more or less all they have to offer you.
Right.
So what is this place? Some old mage school that lies abandoned or something? That kind of thing is, you know, pretty ordinary for a Dungeons and Dragons thing. Oh god, it's a Hobgoblin elite. Everyone stop. Ranged fighters, fire your weapons.
My blade will cut you down to size. This way.
One at a time, let's go.
In a bad case of death. Need me?
Yeah, it's Illithane, of course.
My blade will
Gotta
cut
love the
you down
magic
to
bow.
size.
Illithane again.
Oh, you bet.
At this point, I should probably not waste the projectiles by having only Illithane attack in the opening volley. Because she seems to be doing pretty well when it comes to hitting with her first shot against everything right now. Ooh. Zerlong's boots. What does that mean? I'm glad that Nira kept her that one identify spell prepped and ready to go. Let's just grab some arrows. Alright, boots. Nira, work your magic. Boots of stealth warn whispers. In ages past, a king named Rhaegar Regard was renowned for the spies he kept. So skillful were they that no nook or cranny escaped their eyes, and maps were held for entire castles and towns. Eventually betrayed from within, the tools of their trade were taken and dispersed, ensuring that none could amass such a band again. So this enhances move silently and hide in shadows, which I'm actually going to be pretty useful for my main character. I mean, right now she's in full plate armor, you know, but when I go into stealth mode, I can switch these boots on and, you know, sneak around that way.
Oh, you bet.
Anything else of worth here? Oh, yeah, there's a Burning Hands scroll. I'll give that to designer here. Alright. Oh, that's nice. I think it's like only oh. Wilco. Alright. Let's I think it's only like specific enemies that have magic items like that. So I might have stumbled into a group of enemies that's related to a side quest or something.
Yep.
A silver necklace for the gem bag. Some arrows. Hi, Wilco.
What you want?
Must get through to I must. Baldur's Gate demands a stop to the raids of its merchant caravans. I deliver messages quick and true, but when last I heard, was requesting the same of Baldur's Gate. Someone is certainly confused somewhere, but it's not my business to think. Must run. Okay, so that's just a random messenger. I thought, like, maybe it was an NPC that was being attacked by hobgoblins and I had, like, approached it from an odd direction, but apparently not. Anyway, I'm on my way to what direction was it? South-southwest from Baragost? I'm wondering if this is the map I should be in, because it is kind of a mountainous area, but, you know. Okay. This is probably where I'm heading. Firewine Bridge. I'm wondering if, like, I should head up toward Ulgoth's Beard while I'm side questing, and maybe try to, like, scavenge some good XP from the expansion quests. Because Ulgoth's Beard up... No. Ulgoth's Beard up here is the Tales of the Sword Coast area. That's where you get to the tower and all. But, for now I'm just gonna go this way. Journey took 8 hours. Okay. Now let's, You know what? I'm going to keep the identify spell so that I can just quickly identify anything that I pick up. Do you have any more healing spells that you can use before we rest?
What's the story?
Okay, we're good. Rest. Alright.
Night Singer, give me power.
Oh, you bet.
Okay, so I'm looking for half ogres. We're just in a regular old field area now, so I don't know if there's going to be anything special that we stumble upon while we're exploring this area. There probably is an all-caster school somewhere, and I think I'll explore that. Oh, here we go. Your iron or your life? No, your iron and your life. Yeah, that one's better. What do you want with our iron? Ours no good. Crumble like elf bones and make our clan into laughing stock. Ha ha! Big joke. We kill you quick. No pain. Just take iron. Oh, great. It's an ambush. These must be the half-ogres I was looking for. Alright, everyone back up. And, okay.
You're a cool
Imoen,
fellow.
shoot that one.
You
Nira, join Imoen.
Whatever they need.
Also,
You point, I punch.
Go in for that one.
Need me?
Illithane, get the one in the back. And, I love this thing. But let's switch over to our swords, because this guy's right up in our face. 11 slashing damage from Minsk. Okay, that one's good. That one's down.
What's the story?
Ooh, this is going fast. Okay, people. Go after the boss. Now, switch over to your bow, Illithane. Let Minsk handle the up close and personal fighting. 12 missile damage from Illithane. 13 missile damage from Illithane. 8 slashing damage from Minsk, and it's down. Ha! 520 experience. Jesus, these guys are worth a lot of experience points. The experience point gains on enemies are like, you know, ruled by Dungeons and Dragons rules and all, I know, but they can be a bit ridiculous. Oh, I'm glad that I had Nira hold on to her identify, because I just picked up another magic weapon, and it's a two-handed sword. Minsk is gonna be even more badass now. Lots of gems.
Oh, you bet.
Nira, where are you?
Uh-huh.
Alright, go
Trying to save the day.
identify this sword, please. Okay, it's just a standard +1 weapon. But, you know, that means it won't ever break. I'm actually really goddamn lucky this playthrough. I usually have at least one weapon break, and I've heard stories of people who've had, like, 2 swords break in a single battle, but I haven't had a single weapon breakage. Not even one that I've save-scummed from or something. I don't know where all this good luck is coming from. Maybe it's just karma balancing out how hard the game is for me. Thanks, karma. Ugh. Okay, hang on.
Oh, you bet.
Another silver necklace. Let's put that in the gem bag. Getting a lot of trinkets, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, I knew I'd left something behind. Was that the entire bunch of bandits? I only got a bandit scalp from the leader, too. I don't need to hold on to it, thank God. Let's clear out this entire map to make sure that I didn't miss the half-ogres, but I'm pretty sure those are the half-ogres that I was hunting. Well, I don't care if I jinxed it by pointing it out, Grey UTT. I've got magic weapons now. They don't break. And I mean, I would be worried about Illithane's other... Oh. There is a toll for passing this way, friends, and it happens to be your life. Are you willing to part with it? Take my life if you will, but I warn you now. Make one move, and your own is forfeit. Then let these subtle games begin. Fire, comrades, and let us be richer for their folly. I'm the one with the magic bow, asshole.
That was just for practice.
Critical miss? Really? How do you roll a critical miss with a +2 weapon? Actually, I think critical misses happen when you roll the lowest possible damage on the dice. Whether or not that means anything Anyway, these are all named PCs, so I should probably,
Let's talk more fight.
like, take this seriously.
What you want?
You rang?
I wish my ear.
Only take me to a licensed cleric.
Ah, Nero, why?
That was just for practice.
Oh god. These guys are badasses. What level are these guys? Alright, Minsk, Minsk.
Need me?
Yep.
Really, Minsk? Ugh. Okay, Minsk, this clearly isn't working. Ah. I'm not accepting that. I just spent like ages and ages resurrecting everyone. Okay, so I don't want to go that way.
Oh, you bet.
They probably have like some really badass magic equipment too.
Need me?
Seriously? Kobolds here?
Yep.
Wait, was it just one kobold? Like a lone straggler? Ah, there we go. Hi, buddy. Dead. I love this thing. I really do. Got some magic arrows from that one. More magic arrows. Damn it.
Right.
I'm gonna head back to Baragast and see if that was indeed the band of half-ogres that I was looking for.
Right.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Oh, son of a bitch. Turn the undead, please. That would be nice.
Need me?
And otherwise, just fucking run. Run. Fucking run. Whew.
Oh, you bet.
Okay. You don't want to be surrounded by skeletons and a ghoul. That would have ended badly. I already took damage, so you got a little bit of what I was talking about there. Anyway, who was I actually? That's the guy who needs cloakwood, right? Who did I take that quest from? Bjornen, a paladin currently healing and jovial juggler. Okay, I'm looking for Bjornen. Is he back here, maybe? Why is it that everyone I come in here looking for is always, like, back in the rear corner? Okay.
Yes?
So, have you tested your steel against those half-ogres I mentioned? I thought I did, but I guess we found a coincidental second band of half-ogres in the same general area. That's kind of funny, but a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Then again, south-southwest. I think I might have gone south-southeast. I always get turned around when it comes to east and west in video games, and I don't know why. Hello, friends. Welcome, and make yourselves at home. Just try not to rattle the locals none, okay? Times is pretty harsh right now, and people don't need any more trouble than they've got. Right, you know what? I have plenty of gold, so let's just, whoops.
Yep.
I got some cheap beer for you.
There we go, fully healed. And Nira can identify these arrows. The arrow of fire +2. Always nice to have.
Oh, you bet.
Ugh, the pathfinding has them stuck on each other.
Need me? Yep.
Guys, come on.
Yep.
Ugh,
What's the story?
you're hopeless, I tell you. All of you, hopeless. Frickin' morons. Alright, let's go sell some unneeded weaponry before we head south-southwest this time. Oh, they have high strength and dexterity, do they? Great. Instantly better at all of their rolls.
Whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Ah, Ilithane, there you are. We found a way to counteract the contaminant, and I've tested it out on my stock. Once we're certain it works, I'll send our results down to Nashkel, but in the meantime, go ahead and take a look at what I've got. I think you'll find it a bit better than it was before. Oh, nice. So he figured out how to fix the metal. I'm not sure if that stops weapons from breaking from this point on. It might, but I'm actually unsure. Oh, I think it unlocks the quality weapons, which I think might actually not break. Let's see. It doesn't say. But in any case, sell some extra stuff. Okay, let's see. Sell the two-handed sword that I don't need. Sell the composite longbow. Sell all the extra gems that I have that this guy will accept. And there we go. Oh, link side gem as well. Okay.
Need me?
He's now selling weapons that won't break. Yes, that would be the quality weapons. Alright, I've got a quality longsword to put in my offhand. And, actually, I'll buy a quality mace for...
I
you
can
bet.
make whatever you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Like, I don't care enough about Viconia's physical attack to buy her a mace +1. Like, I really don't. But, I'll definitely buy her a quality mace. Where is... we go. Now I don't need to worry about my weapons breaking all the goddamn time.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Whatever they need. As directed.
I keep forgetting to
What's the story?
have my party do this, but
They wish as directed.
I need to buy Dynahero a weapon. I keep forgetting to have Illiphane do this.
I can make whatever you wish for
A
wee
sling,
little bit
please.
more than me competition.
A sling for Dinah here. And some bullets would be nice. Or I could get darts, but like I don't like darts. The idea of using darts as weapons, like actively makes me like cringe. I realize that's not a very practical view, but like it kind of like hits my mind like using a yo-yo as a weapon or something. But yeah, now she has something to fight with. She's not going to be just sitting in the background doing nothing.
Right.
I would totally like be using my mages all the time if this weren't a low-level Dungeons and Dragons. If it wasn't a low-level Dungeons and Dragons campaign, but okay, southwest, which probably means I should travel to this place and go south from here. Okay, everyone's all rested up. Let's go. This does look like a rocky, mountainous region. With the half-ogres I'm looking for probably aren't on this map, though. Here we go. Wolves.
You don't stand a chance.
You point, I punch.
Wolves are deceptively hard. They kind of
Less talk, more fight.
They kind of do have good accuracy with their attacks sometimes. There we go. Oh, no. Attack the wolf. There we go. There we go. I tell you, the +2 is really showing itself very nicely, though.
What's the story? Oh, you bet.
What time is it? Okay, 9:30. I'm not going to go too long tonight, I don't think. Because I don't have any plot quests to go, so there's no... Shh! I'm spying on Basilisk and his spooks. They're funny. I've never heard of a funny spook before. Why are they so funny? Basilisk keeps on telling these stories about how happy he was as a kid, but all of the spooks just kind of moan and mumble and stuff, like they're not really listening. That's what my brother Johnny used to do before he disappeared. Mumble like that when he weren't really listening. You stay here. I'm gonna go tell my friend Nettie about this place. She'll think it's really funny, what with her daddy gone and all. I don't think she'll think it's, you know what, some kids just need to learn their life lessons the hard way, don't they? Basilisk the Murderer, journal updated. Poor young Footy is as tragically mad as everyone else in this dreadful place. He has been watching the foul Basilisk, trying to spot his own family amongst the animated corpses, laughing at their antics as he does so. Guilt and innocence are so malleable in this affair. All I know is that I cannot let this depravity continue any longer. I feel like I've skipped steps 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in a longer side quest somehow.
Yep.
Probably I have. So where's this Basilisk now? Oh, hi. You don't look like Basilisk.
You surrender or you die. You make choice, and you make choice quickly. Zargal has no patience to wait for slow-witted city folk.
Time to die, you ugly knobgoblins.
You very stupid for city folk. You die screaming. Zargal, strongest one there is.
Okay, so,
Need me?
this is my bow. And, that's your face.
Uh-huh.
You're a queer fellow.
That's all.
And, they're about to meet.
Night Singer, give me power.
You point, I punch.
Oh, great. Poison. It's another group of enemies with high accuracy. Great. I'm always happy when I run into these kind of enemies. Okay. As a quick
What's the story?
I would use slow poison, but he probably would just get poisoned again. Let me see if, when this spell is placed upon a poisoned individual, it greatly slows the effect of venom, actually neutralizing all but the most deadly poisons. Does it actually prevent further poisoning, though? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Okay, Geltic is suffering a morale failure, so I'm not going to pay any more attention to him. Let's deal with this guy first, actually. Yeah, that would be a good idea.
What you want?
Viconia,
Sir?
you actually heal Minsk for me, please. There we go. I need aid soon, lest my hamster become an orphan. You're getting aid, so just wait a few seconds. Or you could die.
What's the story?
I've already resurrected Minsk once today. He's becoming the party's new Khalid, and that is wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Dinah here. Magic missiles, please. Thank you. Now, that guy who was running away, remember him? Sick him. Oh, great. I've been poisoned. Whatever shall I do? Okay. Well, Minsk is dead. I need to go back and resurrect him. I mean, I'm not too fussed about it, but it is kind of annoying. Oh, hey. A short sword. Okay, Nira, identify that for me, please. The Whistling Sword +2. Ooh, nice. Amidst the plains of the eastern Shar, there lived a small human blacksmith, whose nearly dwarven height did not do his soul justice. Though a skilled weaponsmith, his true gift was his ability to whistle a heartfelt song that could cause a grown man to cry like a newborn. Only a reclusive mage shared and enjoyed time with the diminutive man. However, as others could only see his small size as a source of amusement. Deaf to the smith's song because of their own prejudices, their ridicule slowly grew into cruel torment, which eventually persuaded the light-hearted man to leave his home forever. Before he left, he forged this weapon as a gift for his one friend, who also enchanted it during the making. Thus the blade sweetly whistles to its wielder when unsheathed. It was not long after that the mage also deserted the small town in disgust, taking the sword with him on his journeys. That's a sad story. Well, Imoen has a whistling sword, and if there's one party member in this bunch who, a whistling sword makes sense for, it would be Imoen.
Yep, this way.
It's kind of wrong that the goddamn heavy armored warrior is the one constantly dying on me. Uh... Forget the splint mail, I don't need it.
What's the story? Need me?
Dinah here can at least carry that, but I need to do something about the weight that my main character's carrying right now. Ugh. You serious? It's only 1 pound? Oh. Okay, I think we're good.
Right.
Ulfna Natha.
What's the story?
Alright. Well, this trip did not go well.
Oh, you bet.
I got a cool sword out of it. I mean, I could have Minsk dual wield, but having him attack is not really the issue. He's actually got a pretty good track record with hitting his opponents. The problem is that he keeps getting hit. Damn. Imoen is encumbered. Pain in the butt. It's the halberd. Oh, everyone's too far away. Imoen. Ugh.
Yep.
Anyway, I think... Damn it. Uh... 2 pounds. I think we are now all good. Yes, we are now all good. Back to the temple we go. It's a good thing death is only an expensive inconvenience in this world. That's... dual wielding doesn't actually improve your Thaco, though. It kind of just improves your damage output, but like Minsk's specs are for two-handed swords and two weapon styles. Like, he has +2 in that and +2 in that. He can do maces as well. In the original Baldur's Gate, he would have been able to do swords, like, just in general. But because Baldur's Gate 2's engine splits that into separate proficiencies, like, I would need to level him up to do anything other than the two-handed sword in terms of blades. And right now, he has a magic two-handed sword that improves his accuracy with that.
And super important.
Okay, we're back. Ugh. All out of healing. Okay, anyway, let's get all of his stuff back to him. The heavy stuff I want him carrying around. The armor. And the helmet. Wait, where did I put his armor? I did pick up his armor. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. Right. The Brawling Hands. Helmet of Infravision. The two-handed sword. Who had that? I forget. Viconia had it. That two-handed sword +1. There we go. Um, well, I could get Garrick if I wanted Green Raccoon, but I have Viconia in my party, which basically means I can't use a Jauntis. He gets into a fight with her, probably right away. He's a paladin. He doesn't like evil characters. He gets into a fight with pretty much every evil character. You gotta be careful about who you put in a party with who in this game. It doesn't work out the way you would want it sometimes.
Oh, you bet.
Yes, Ajantis is a better tank if you don't want best cleric in your party. But, you know, Viconia can be a good tank later on, just not yet. It takes some doing to make that work. The unfortunate thing about me having Viconia in my party right now, though, is that in Siege of Dragonspear, for whatever reason, she has higher stats than she does in this game. But if you import your game into Siege of Dragonspear, it preserves your entire party, which is like the only time one of these games does that. And well, she doesn't get to benefit from her improved stats. So that is a thing that I need to worry about, I suppose. I'm just gonna rent the regular peasant room because I'm gonna heal up with my own powers.
Lightstinger, give me power.
Thanks, Viconia. Yeah, pretty much every paladin instantly hates Viconia because at the point in time when this game was made, Drow were much more universally evil. Drizzt was still kind of the exception to the rule. It wasn't until like later editions, third and onward, that the idea of Drow being good became more of a thing in the Forgotten Realms lore. They had like this whole bunch of drow that worshipped Elistray or whatever, and good drow became more common to be seen. But I think they went back on that too. Like, they tried to have more storylines involving the traditionally evil races being good guys, but I don't know, I guess people didn't like it as much. I'm gonna go to this map, actually. This should make things easier. Just head west from here and see what pops up when I check the map. Right, this is a map where I just straight up ignored exploration because I was too low level at the time. Oh damn it. That's a dead end. Pathfinding. Alright, everyone stop. Illiphane, just shoot the bastard.
You're catching a bad case of death.
Dead.
Right.
Dead.
Coming at ya.
Dead. It's a choke point, so I don't really have to do anything with any of my other characters here. The kobolds can't really touch my protagonist at this point.
Didn't see that.
Dead. Oh, hey, crossbow bolts that are magical. And this guy's got a gemstone. Let's just drop that into the gem bag. Inventory full. Okay, these are probably just darts +1. I mean, bolts +1, rather. Yep, bolt +1. And I don't have any crossbows. Or crossbow users. And like, the only time I've ever liked using a crossbow in one of these kind of games, it was Dragon Age 2. Because Bianca is a beauty. uh... Bianca's a damn good weapon, though. Like, pretty cool. Just conceptually. Of course, it's also one of those cases where a character has a special weapon that levels up along with them, so you don't actually replace their weapon at all.
Yep.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate was coming out on was supposed to be out on consoles already, but they delayed it till around mid-October, I think, or early October, something like that. It's the enhanced edition that we're looking at now. Oh, god damn it. Why do I keep running into these little bands of named NPCs that are going to be a pain in the ass to kill? Stop where you are. If you throw down your weapons and cooperate, then no one will be hurt. If you don't, then you'll all die. A very simple decision on your part. What is it you want with us, and who are you? My name is Tengan. This is my girl Gemby. The ugly one is Zikar. What we want is your money. Hand over all your cash, and you'll be unharmed. Before you do anything rash, think it over a while. I'm sure your life is worth more than the little gold you might possess. Okay, little gold. I've got like 4,000 golds. I'm not giving you all my money. Draw steel. Stupid, stupid. Now you die. Nope. Now you die. Actually, you know what? I'm going to have everyone target the mage and hope I get in a few early hits.
What is it this time?
Ulsa?
The archer's going to go for a doom spell. Yeah, I'm going to put a doom spell on the archer. And Minsk, go swing your sword at the archer, please. Oh, are you seriously already poisoned? Okay. Alright, the mage is badly injured. Everyone keep firing at the mage, and, okay, that was good. That was definitely good. Now get the archer. Doom spell on you.
You're a queer fellow. This way.
No, no, no. Oh, god damn it. Ugh. I got too used to Knights of the Old Republic, where if you just click your mouse somewhere else, you deselect people instead of telling them to move. Ugh, so I wasted a spell there. Okay, great. You know, Viconia, just go bash him in the skull with your mace, please. Oh, okay, good. It cast the Doom spell, and he's gonna be fine. Okay, Viconia, change of plans. Oh wait, you don't have any healing magic. Okay, fine.
Need me?
You go up close and... Okay, what I need is a healing potion for Minsk. Drink. Okay, 13 slashing damage from Illithane. Now we're rocking. Shoot the bastard in the back while he's chasing the dark elf.
Darkness prevail.
Okay.
What's the story? You're catching a bad case of death.
And that's Tengan dead. Okay, this one went better than the last band of NPCs. Alright. He's got a composite longbow, which I should probably equip Mince with so he has some ranged capability. Hey, mage robes. I mean, they're probably just like robes of fire resistance or something, but even if it is something, you know, vanilla like that, it's worth selling. Ugh, full inventory again. Nira. Does she have any identify spells? Oh, everyone needs to rest. Okay. Alright, Nira. Yep, it's another mage robe of fire resistance. Called it! I wish this game would do that thing where if you had already identified a specific magical item, you didn't have to re-identify it every time you found one. Fallout 1 and 2 could be on consoles. Their control system doesn't really have any aspects to it that make it hard to use. Gnolls. Great. Dead. Oh, Drizzt!
What's the story? Yep.
My blade will cut you down to size.
You there! Will you help a stranger in need? I am beset by gnolls. Fear not. We will not stand aside while another is in peril. The fight is joined, and I welcome your aid. Tiresome beasts these gnolls are, and I'll be glad to be done with them. The real challenge here is killing is actually scoring kills of your own. Because, Drizzt is, like, level 16, and basically better than anything else in the game.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Okay. Everything just dies.
Cut you down to size.
I'm surprised the enemies aren't exploding, because that's what usually happens during this battle. Drizzt just scores critical after critical, and the enemies are reduced to giblets one after another.
All this chatter is fine, but I've places I'd rather be.
Well met, stranger. I am Drizzt Do'Urden, and I appreciate your assistance. It is a long enough trip to the Icewind Dale, even without these constant interruptions. I do not recall banditry being of such epidemic proportions in this area. How long has this been so? It was not always thus, and I strive to return peace to these lands. Noble goals indeed, and ones I would hold dear myself. Your struggle will be difficult, for the bandits that I have encountered, being beset at every turn as I am, are no mere vagabonds with blades. The humans bear the style of the Black Talons, and the hobgoblins that of the Chill. Mercenary groups, both of them. and as such, it is unlikely they are the architects of this endeavor. You would do well to insinuate yourself into their ranks and determine their true masters. Difficult but not impossible, and potentially the most fruitful course. Yeah, I did that a couple days ago. He probably would be Green Raccoon. You can be really, really bitter about him not actively helping out. His cameo in Baldur's Gate 2 is a lot more involved, actually. In Baldur's Gate 2, there's a series of events that involve his companions, and I think it's part of the main plot. You can kill Drizzt in Baldur's Gate 2 and get his weapons, his 2 magic scimitars and stuff, but one of the Harpell wizards just comes to you later, taunts you with the knowledge that they're bringing him back at a cleric, and takes the weapons from you. So that was a bit lame. I guess they did that because they wanted whatever choices you made to be in canon with the rest of the universe, or at least so that you could imagine that it happened at some point between the books while reading them, but it kind of just came as a slap to the face for the player if they did something that the game didn't like. This is sage advice which I will heed. Know that I think well of you on your journey. Well met, friend. Luck be on your side. Now, if this game did more with dialogue systems, you would probably have Drizzt commenting on Viconia. Because not only is she, also a drow, but she's also a Devere from one of the major houses in Drizzt's hometown, Menzoberranzan. So it's actually likely that they met at some point in the past, considering how long dark elves live. So, it's a little strange that there's no optional dialogue here for her being in your party when these characters meet. Maybe in Baldur's Gate 2? I don't know. Bye! He actually has, like, a unique sprite and everything. It's kind of cool. There was, in Demon's Stone, which was kind of like the Return of the King's game, except Dungeons and Dragons. In Demon's Stone, you actually get to play as him for a little while. Like, there's this one point in the game where your mage is basically useless, so Drizzt replaces your mage, and he's got like a really good voice actor, and also a really cool design. that game was actually like partly written by Salvatore too, so. And of course, I guess at level 16, this is useless loot, so he just leaves it all to you. So you basically get a bunch of free loot. I'm not sure if you get the experience points for the enemies that he kills too. I doubt it, but maybe. Or maybe if you score a hit, you get the experience points. I don't know. You don't want to pick up all of the halberds, though, because halberds are heavy. They are a major drag on your carrying capacity. $92 HP? Yeah, he would. I told you, he's level 16. In later editions, when they allow like more flexibility with cross-class stuff, he's like level 16 Ranger, but he's also got a couple levels in Fighter, 1 level in Berserker for that time he went a bit crazy during the Hunter's Blades. You know. Oh. A war dog. A war dog? The fuck?
You point, I punch.
Yep.
Need me? You're catching a bad case of death.
Okay. Dead. What are war dogs doing here? Did I bumble into something, or is this just weird enemy placement? Maybe they're wild dogs run away from the army or something? I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Heal Minsk, please.
Right.
I still need to go see about that murderer who got, who people were talking about in the Nashkel area, too. I haven't done that yet. Ah, these are the half... No, these are Ogrelons. These aren't what I'm looking for. Never mind.
What's the story? Coming at ya.
13 damage. Dead. And Imoen just leveled up. Excellent, excellent. I'll grab some gold. Link the Slayer 15 says... Okay, yeah. I mean, I wish I could get all three of the others in on these streams, but we have schedules and lives of our own. It would be really hard to arrange a regular event like this with everyone involved. It's hard enough, actually, just getting one or two of the others to join me for Knights of the Old Republic, too. Like, that's why I haven't done a second session yet. I want at least one of them with me for session 2. But I have used the time. Okay, let's see. We're about to hit level 4. And I have to make a rather tough call. Do I want to stay Thief for one more level, or do I want to immediately switch over to Mage? That's something I'm not sure about. Okay, additional hit points gained 7. That's probably my maximum roll, actually. I'm gonna put all my points into open... No, not open locks. I'm gonna put 10 more into Find Traps, just in case. I don't think you need to max this out by any stretch. Also, for a proficiency slot, let's go with short bow. Oh wait, no, thieves can only go 1 point proficiency in anything. So it's about time I picked a style. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Single weapon style. Or do I want to go 2 weapon style? Single weapon. Let's not get too fancy here. I mean, proficiency 1 in single weapon is still, like, a little less reliable than proficiency 1 in 2 weapon style. Yeah, let's go with that. Now, as I was saying, I need to make a decision. And that decision is whether to dual class now or not. The dual classing process is a bit of a pain, because I lose access to my thieving abilities for a little while. Stick it out for one more level. The problem with that is that if you go Thief level 5 and then dual class, you have to get up to Mage level 5 to get your Thief abilities back. And that means a lot of experience points. And that one level does make a huge difference. And I so happen to have landed, like, very early on into level 4, so I'm not wasting too many experience points if I dual class now. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Later, Link the Slayer. Huh. I'm trying to decide. This game came out 97, 96, 98. Yeah, it's 1998. I put that in the description. Let's see. I'm going to very quickly go online and see what the ideal skill number for dual classing MON is. Not the ideal level, the ideal skill number. What do I want to do as far as maxing out the skills before I dual class? Let's see. Level 5 would give you an extra backstab multiplier if you're inclined to have MON backstab. Any higher does not make a lot of sense in Baldur's Gate 1. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stick out one more level to get that backstab. Okay.
Oh, you bet.
Whatever I do, though, I need to have MON be, in prime thieving condition before I go into Tales of the Sword Coast, because the traps in Durlag's tower are, well, Minsk got disintegrated the last time I played the game. That should tell you enough, really. Dead. With minor monsters like this, I don't even have to use the rest of my party anymore. Well, when they swarm me like this, I probably should, but...
You rang?
You're a queer fellow.
Minsk, go for it.
What do you want?
You three go for that one.
Cut you down to size.
Critical hit from Minsk. Dead.
Oh, you bet.
Good, good. What map location am I in? Yeah, south-southwest. This should be the place, I think.
What's the story?
I mean...
Oh, you bet.
Oh, wait, hang on. I didn't pick up all the stuff from all the enemies. Let's, grab some gold. Was there anything to the west of this map? Let's see. Alright, there's another field map over that way. Oops, I forgot to put the chat back up when I was looking at Google. There we go. The first male voices for the male protagonists were done by Cam Clark. Oh, nice. I mean, BioWare games tend to have some pretty good voice actors involved. It's one of the things that makes the characters memorable, even in this game where like the actual writing for the characters is pretty minimal compared to their later games like Knights of the Old Republic and Mass Effect and Dragon Age. They didn't do quite as much with characters in this game. That is... What is a Flind? Is that... Oh, it's just a named null. Okay.
Yep.
Less talk, more fight.
Oh no, it's not a name null, it's a subspecies, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!
Wait, save versus wand? Who used a wand against me?
Need me? Yep. Ouch.
Crushing damage, great. Okay.
Coming, did you? Ouch.
Badly injured, okay. Okay, these guys are significantly more badass than your average null.
I care not.
With that in mind,
Stand a chance.
there we go. 12 damage. That magic bow, man. Go heal Minsk. Minsk, like, disengage, please. Yeah, that would be a good thing to do right now. And,
Fellow. I've done had enough of this.
no. Attack. Ah, there we go. Okay.
What's the story?
Now things are looking up.
What you want?
Less butt kicking for goodness!
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Oh, dead. Excellent. Okay, things got a little hairy there for a bit. But not really that bad. Where's the tab button? No, that's that. Okay. It also highlights my characters. Silver necklace. This one's got a trinket. An angel skin ring, not bad. Man, they were also two-handers. No wonder they were doing so much goddamn damage. And they were worth 120 experience a pop, too.
Yep.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Singer, give me power.
Okay, we're out of healing spells. Time to rest. Flints perform weapon entanglement with each successful hit. How do they do that with a two-handed sword, though? I don't get it. Or is it some, like, kind of tool that they have that the game does not actually show because of limited graphics or something? I mean, they're using null sprites, but for all I know, the pictures in the monster manual might look completely different. I do have some monster manuals. I could look it up in my own time. But, like, as far as the game itself is concerned, they just look like recolored nulls. Minsk reduces another enemy to giblets. Oh, hi.
Need me?
Yep.
Whatever they need. Olsa, Kalas, Na. All right.
Viewpoint.
Minsk reduces another enemy to giblets. Ah, they're breaking off from Minsk now.
Let's talk more fight.
Giblets. Oh, Nira got in a kill. Good job, Nira.
Full plate and packing steel.
Wait, why am I doing this?
Right.
Gem bag. More trinkets to sell. Always nice, always helpful.
Oh, you bet.
Oh, okay.
You there! I need some money and some healing. If you know what's good for you, you'll give it to me.
Why should we help you?
I'm a member of the Chill, the mercenary band. If you want all of my friends breathing down your neck, then just keep on pissing me off.
Well, right now there's just one of you, so I think we'll take our chances.
You'll regret your decision.
I mean, like, why would I? Jerk face. Okay.
Oh,
I'm
you
starting to think that the half ogres are like a map below me or something. Because I'm not seeing anything but gnolls over this way. Speak of the devil.
didn't see that coming, did you?
Dead.
Right.
You point, I punch.
I care not.
Dead.
What's the story?
And that's another one.
Oh, you bet.
Oh, there's another one. It's funny how, like, because the fog of war obscures them, they don't notice their companions just dying 2 feet away. Dead.
Right.
It's one of those things that would never actually happen in a Dungeons & Dragons campaign, because the Dungeons & Dragons campaign doesn't care at all about the fog of war.
Need me? Oh, you bet.
I am making a lot of money off of the low-level enemies that I'm killing right now, but, you know, where are the half-ogres? Well, they didn't give you an option to heal him. He just asked for money. But, like, I'm not going to give a hobgoblin money because he threatened me. Hell, you'd have a hard time convincing me to give a hobgoblin money if he asked nicely, even. I've got quite a bit of land area that I haven't explored up north. Whatever happened to that basilisk fellow? Was that in this area that I met him? I think it was. So,
Good on you if you saved the day.
thanks, Imoen. Alright, more area to explore.
What's the story?
Let's talk more fight.
You're a queer fellow.
Okay.
Right.
More war dogs. What is the deal with the war dogs? Oh, it's just like half ogres near Baragast. It's like the mountains southwest of Baragast. So... Not a basilisk. A basilisk. A man named Basilisk. Basilisk the murderer. What is this? What's all this pink? Are these flowers? Oh. Skeleton.
Need me?
That's not good. Ugh.
What you want?
Eat flaming! Or possibly frosty. Death!
Night Singer, Gina Natha. Also may darkness prevail.
Okay.
What's the story?
My
Catch
blade.
a bad kick. That was just for practice.
I think you can't have your cleric do anything while they're turning the undead. No. Fight that one. Thank you.
My
Catching
blade
a
will
bad
cut
case
you
of
down to
death.
size.
Need me? That was just for practice.
They're cornered against the edge of the map.
They wish my ear as well as
Okay. That was annoying. And as usual, skeletons got frickin' nothing.
Story. Yep.
Baldur's Gate did give you options for evil parties, but it didn't handle being an evil character all that well. Well, to be honest, BioWare was never really good at being an evil character. In BioWare games, the option to be an evil character is only really valuable because it makes being a non-evil character into a choice. Who's Torlo? Okay, who's this guy?
Something, stranger.
Please keep your voice down, will you? It's hard enough getting the hang of this fish wrangling business without you scaring them all away. Fish wrangling? I take it you've never done this before? Nay, I have not. Used to be a miner, I did. I've sunk to this to feed my family. Not that it's a bad way to make a living, mind you. I just prefer having a good solid pick in my hands and sweating while I work. There's too much standing about waiting for the fish to bite. Ah well, we do what we must. If you had the option to tell him that the mines are, fixed, that would probably have been a worthwhile interaction, but... Oh, Viconia, stop turning the undead, thank you. Oh, Viconia leveled up. Okay. Nice. Alright. Hit points gained 8. I think that's actually, like, the most she can get, possibly. I think she has a 1d8 anyway. Weapon proficiencies. I should probably give her a sword and shield point. I don't think she can go above 1 point in anything. Sword and shield. Anyone can pick up a shielding as base. Spending slots on this fighting style on an adventure can maximize the benefits received. -2 bonus to AC against missile weapons. Despite the name of this style, any one-handed melee weapon. Yes, okay, that's what I was trying to figure out, whether or not it would work with a mace.
Yep.
In Knights of the Old Republic, you can be cruel. In Knights of the Old Republic 2, you can be a dark side user who has a point. Which is why I say BioWare's not great at evil characters. They don't really... You can't really be anything other than a cartoonishly evil person. Which, usually leads to you just having a worse time as far as things that happen during gameplay. I mean, if you want to be a psycho killer, I guess that's a form of, stress relief or whatever, but I find it more interesting when I can side with an evil faction that has a reason for being what they are. Like, okay, I just played through Citadel Station in KOTOR 2, and yeah, I know it sounds like the location from Mass Effect, but it's different. And it's kind of a Fallout 1 Junktown scenario where there's this obviously really not nice and underhanded faction that kind of has a point as far as, profits being used to feed the reconstruction of this planet that was destroyed in the war. They're still bad guys. They're underhanded, and siding with them gives you plenty of opportunities to get closer to the dark side of the Force, but it's interesting to think about. Depending on your worldview, you might actually agree with them more than the other faction in that area. But BioWare is more like, okay, you can punch a reporter in the face. It's funny. Mass Effect 3, they kind of started to say that the Renegade player might have a point. And in Mass Effect 1, they had a few interesting choices that let you do Renegade actions to achieve Paragon goals, but they kind of stopped doing that after that point, didn't they? Mass Effect 3 also tried to sort of not lean so heavily into the moral point system by giving you neutral points that, increased your morality value for the purposes of persuasion, but technically counted toward both charm and intimidate. I don't know about the pit in Fallout 3. That might be a location that I've never been to, but Fallout 3 wasn't great about role-playing elements just in general. More in the sense that the factions were a bit two-dimensional. Less in the BioWare sense of good versus evil being overly simplified. More in the sense that they're just not as good. Oh, is this the band of half-ogres I'm looking for? It might be.
Oh, you bet.
Dead. Who leveled up? Oh, Minsk leveled up. Nice. I mean, he didn't do anything. I don't know why he's getting experience for it. But he leveled up.
Coming at you.
Dead. I think half ogres count as ogres for the purposes of the ranger's racial attack bonuses and all. So Illithane might actually just be scoring more hits than usual right now. This one Was a little slippery, but he still died without damaging me. Was that all of them? I don't know if that was the specific band that I was looking for. Studded necklace with Zeose gems. Okay. I doubt that's a quest item, but it's a bit of a mouthful of a name, isn't it? Color spray scroll. A greenstone ring. Nice, nice. Keep them coming. An eel gem.
Right.
The pit was DLC? Oh. Well, that would explain why I've never played it. I never actually got to the DLC in Fallout 3. It's not that I don't like Fallout 3 as a game, just in general, but I don't find it as compelling as the other Fallouts. Okay, so this is probably where I'm supposed to be headed.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, you bet.
A ghast. Of course it would be something like a ghast. This is gonna hurt.
What's the story?
What is it this time?
They're called.
Magic, please.
Yep.
Ulsa? May darkness prevail.
Oh, damn it. What status ailment is that? Oh, nauseated. Okay, she'll be fine. It's dead. And, oh, Nira leveled up too.
Oh, you bet.
Alright. And for some reason it had a silver necklace on it. I think nausea just, like,
Jalcales?
causes you to fail things or something. Alright, let's level up Nira. Hit points gained 3, I'll take that. And that's... oh, well, now she can memorize level 2 spells. I'll definitely glad for that. But she needs to learn a few first. Alright. Next up for leveling is Minsk. He's level 2. 20 HP. Additional hit points gained, 11. Nice, that's good. Two-handed weapon style. Let's go.
Need me?
Alright, I think we're doing good. If I remember correctly, one of the extra characters that they added to Baldur's Gate is actually one that you meet in a random encounter while traveling from place to place. I'm actually surprised it hasn't happened yet. It happened last time I played, but I suppose it's based on probability. This is probably the place where I'll find those half-ogres that I'm looking for. But for now...
Night Singer, give me power.
Okay. Do I have any level 2 spell scrolls? That's what I want to know. This is a level 3. That's a level 2. That's... Wait. Resist fear. Actually, that could be useful. That's also level 2. Invisibility. I don't like this part. Come on, Nira. Step up your calligraphy game. Thank you. It only took 4 attempts. This is why I save scum the goddamn scroll writing process. Because, like, if it takes 4 attempts when save scumming, you're gonna waste a lot of scrolls just trying to learn these goddamn spells. Anyway, resist fear. Oh, that one worked the first time. Thank you. Any other level 2s? That's a level 3. That's a level 1. Glitter dust. Okay. That sounds like a Nira spell if ever there was one. Ugh. Come on. Thank you. Ugh. Okay, any other level 2s? That's a level 2. And I've got 2 scrolls. Alright. Nice. Good. That's level 1. Level 1. Level 3. Level 1. Level 1. That's level 1. Level 1. Level 1. Blur. Oh, I think this is a spell that a lot of mages have been using against me. The blur spell, write it in. Ah, first try. I don't know why the whole party gains experience points for Nira's spell copying, but I'll take it. Okay. And if you're wondering why I'm not doing this for Dinah here, it's because I'm not actually sure I want to keep Minsk and Dinah here around much longer. But, you know, we'll see. I think that's all the level 2 scrolls that I have. That's a level 3. And I don't actually... Okay, let's see. Identify the scroll, please. A protection from fire scroll offers protection to the target from all forms of fire, even that of magical or elemental nature. The effect is not permanent, however, and will wear off after 12 hours. Okay. Ah, Stinking Cloud is another level 2. Horror is a level 2. And, oh, that's also a level 2. Okay, I've got actually quite a few level 2s to use here. Oh no, that's not the one I was looking for. Which one? This one. Oh god. This is always a tedious process. When you reach a new spell level and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna use all of my scrolls now. And you just roll bad rolls every single time. Oh, man. This is the one thing that I'll never enforce a no-save scumming rule on myself, too. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Wait, which character had the other scrolls? Imoen, right. Okay. Right, okay. Alright, horror, right? Magic, fail. I have no idea why it is that I want Nira to be one of my permanent party members for this run, though. I guess I just like the wild mage aspect. I mean, I said I had other reasons before, but thinking about it, I don't particularly care too much about learning more about Nira as a character. Okay, so Nira now has level 2 spells. Quite a few, in fact. All enemies within the area of effects must save versus spell or flee in terror. I'm going to keep one of those around. And also... 3d6. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one as well.
Need me? Oh, you bet.
A scroll book. What is a scroll book? Is that like a container for scrolls? That would be helpful. It certainly would be. I am playing semi-blind here. In fact, I'm playing mostly blind at this point. Alright, everyone stop. Start firing arrows. There we go.
Yep. You don't stand a chance.
Dead. Any more of like a Svarts? No, just 2? Okay, I'll take it.
What's the story? Oh, you bet.
That one's a weird color. Dead.
Right. Coming at you.
Dead. Dead. Point blank range. That was good.
You don't stand a chance.
Dead. Oh, it's a whole camp of the fuckers.
Coming at you.
Minsk, join the fun.
Need me?
Viewpoint, I punch.
Dead.
That was just for practice.
Oh, hey, Dinah here leveled up. Yeah, that's right. The rest of you just watch and learn. I'm just gonna swing my sword without mercy at these. Totally innocent next to our 2 weren't hurting anyone, and we're just sort of chilling in their own little camp village. I mean, I feel a little bad about it, but it's not like the game gives you a choice if you want to explore this area. They all just attack you on sight. I don't actually know what the hell Exvarts even are, so I don't know whether or not this is a good thing to be doing either. Alright, well, that's done. Oh, there's more. I'm the good guy. I'm the good guy. I am. I swear. I'm the good guy. I'm actually chaotic good, Greyu. And in for Vision Scroll.
You monster! You kill us when we do nothing to you. Well, Ursa kill you. Ursa protect us because Ursa kind.
Oh, hi. The funny thing about this is that if any of these Exvarts are alive when Ursa spawns in, it goes straight for them. I mean... Oh, hey. Yeah, see? It goes straight for the Exvarts. And I'm also a ranger, so I could totally just intentionally charm the animal into attacking them for me, too. Nextlet take... No, it goes straight for Nextlet. Like, directly to the named NPC who said that it would protect them. I'm just gonna let the bear do that.
Didn't see that coming, did you? Coming at you.
Oh, hey, one of them actually scored a hit on me. Alright, now it's going for me. Okay. Now would be a good time to have Minsk actually use his bow. And have you four actually take part in the fight.
Hmm? Oh, you bet. Coming at you.
Oh, more Exvarts. Okay.
Yep. I've done had enough of this.
What's the story?
Oh, hey. Minsk actually scored a hit with his bow. Like, at point-blank range, of course, but he finally, you know, he did it. Ursa the Cave Bear is badly injured.
Didn't see that coming, did you? Huh?
What is it this time?
I care not.
Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, I held it in.
Blade will cut you down to size.
Oh, Minsk is hurt.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Oh, the bear's dead. Okay. Nice shot, Illifane. Heal Minsk, please. Thank you. Okay. So that was interesting. um... Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, looting corpses. I hope I muted my mic in time. That sneeze that was coming on, yeah, it escaped. I thought I held it in. Whew. That's probably just dust. I sneeze a lot because of dust lately. Not just because I work in a warehouse that's dusty, but also because I'm always around computers, and computers attract dust like nothing else. Bluestone necklace. Okay.
Oh, you bet.
The first session I did for this game, I was like all stuffy-nosed and everything too. Ugh. Ah, another identify scroll.
What's the story? Yep.
Alright. More gemstones. You can never have too many gemstones. Well, not when you've got a gem bag, anyway. Some gold. There's a gemstone. I just want to pick up all the loot before I start trying to level up Dinah here.
This group shows promise exceptional.
She says as we get stuck on each other's pathfinding. Whew. Okay. What a crew. Alright, I'm level 2 and I've got 11 HP. I'm gonna guess she's got like 5 HP, 6 HP maybe. Additional hit points gains 6. Yes, that's what I would have guessed. Excellent. Oh, that means she can probably memorize another spell. Let's go with another magic missile. Alright.
Yep.
Let's explore the rest of the village. It is actually a proper village. It's not just a lame camp. I'm a little surprised these things have the intelligence to build houses. Oh. Hi. Giblets.
Right.
Alright. So, there were survivors.
Yep.
I murdered them. Like the hero I am. Wasn't this like the entire reason Ultima 4 was made? It's actually an entertaining story how Ultima 4 came to be. You know, how the satanic panic was a thing back then. Well,
What's the story?
Richard Garriott disregarded it, of course, as any sane creator would, but it got him thinking about like morality in video games, so he decided to make an RPG about being the good guy rather than just an RPG in which you killed things. So, and that's how we got like the first real morality system in video gaming.
Yep.
But, you know, this little village full of midget people kind of reminds me of that thing that happens in Ultima games where, like, there's this herd of little brown children or something, or little people, anyway, that look like children.
What's the story?
And they'll just dogpile you, and you'll have to kill them and feel bad about it. Can you stop getting stuck on each other's pathfinding, please? That would be nice.
Right.
Anyway, what did I come into these mountains to kill? A bunch of half-ogres? I'm not sure what these people are. I'm not lawful good, I'm chaotic good. for frick's sake. Oh, Green Raccoon said he's lawful good. Okay. Oh, for everyone stop. Gotta shoot my bow at things again. Oh no, bow. Thank you. Dead. Dead. And to think, there was a time when I actually would have been threatened by these things. It's weird how different the stat balance becomes when the odds just get shifted by a few points in accuracy and damage, you know? It's different than, say, in Final Fantasy, where you need all the numbers to go up and up and up to even stand a chance against high-level enemies. But, like, in Dungeons and Dragons, no, just like a few more points in accuracy and suddenly you're hitting all the time. And, yeah. Those +2 weapons are badass, that's the moral of the story. +2 weapons forever. And if you get a +3 weapon, well, you're basically God at that point. uh... Oh, there's a cave. Is that the cave the bear came from? Because he came from completely the opposite direction. Oh, there's another cave baron here. Okay, I'll...
What's the story?
They wish my ear?
Uh-huh.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Yikes, that bear hit hard. 650 HP. Oh, Jesus. EXP, rather. XP. Okay. Let's go heal Minsk. And what's in here? Oh! Oh, wow. Nira, go pick those up, please.
And watch this.
Inventory's full. So... Okay, I've got one identify.
Uh-huh.
Bracers of Defense AC 8. Bracers are thick bands of metal or leather that are strapped, belted, or tied to a character's forearm. Generally, the magic that is instilled in bracers is good only during combat, since most bracers help protect the wearer from injury or improve their chances to strike an opponent. Exceptions do exist, though such specialized items are rare at best. So if I put these on... okay. It affects your base armor class. So my base armor class is 10. I can put them on and lower it by 2 points to 8. But that's 2 points lowered. Armor class 10, armor class 4, armor class 7. If I were to put them on, say, Imoen, what would the effect be? I'm trying to figure out how these work exactly. Armor class 3. Yeah, her armor class isn't really affected, because it's already lower than 8. So these are best used for a mage, like Nira. Okay. Yeah, I'll work with that. And in order to identify this, I'll wait until next rest, since I don't have anyone that would be using a Morning Star anyway. Well, I haven't found the half-ogres I'm looking for, but I sure have found a lot of other crap. um... It's fun playing this kind of game without a "go here, stupid" quest marker telling you where to go for everything. Because if you actually have to explore to look for what you're looking for, well, you run into all kinds of unexpected stuff while you're adventuring around. What time is it? 11:10. So we've been going for around 3 hours. I'm going to go just a little longer, but I think I'll call this session soon. You can do a lot of interesting stuff if you just think outside the box with your D&D alignments. Lawful Evil is an interesting alignment to explore. Chaotic Evil, you know, it has the stereotype of being completely batshit insane, but that doesn't necessarily need to be true. The only thing that needs to be true is, you know, you have to be fundamentally evil, and you also have to be anti-law. Uh-oh, dire wolves. Okay.
What's the story?
Ranged attacks. Go.
Weird fellow.
But everyone please stay in place, because if there's another one back there, I don't want to, like, actually...
Sir? What is it this time?
I don't want to... Oh, okay, good. It's dead. 125 experience points. Okay. Elephane, inch forward. Yes, I knew that would happen.
You point, I punch.
Oh no. Minsk? You stop.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Okay, it's getting too close. Too close.
Need me?
Oh, geez. It hit me. Okay, good. Dire wolves, man. East to Nashkel. How much of this area have I explored? Okay. I've still got some significant chunks of the map to clear out. Well, you know, being overly righteous is, I would say, a character trait that's separate from alignment, to be honest. Like, yeah, lawful good can be overly righteous, but basically anyone can be overly righteous. That is more of a personal attitude about one's alignment than an aspect of one's alignment. You can be lawful good, but also extremely humble about it. And a lot of what people call self-righteousness is more like naivete rather than an aspect of what values you hold. Oh, God. Why, looky here. A finer bunch of adventurers I don't think I've ever seen. Though, from the looks of it, you don't seem to be that well equipped. Well, you're in a lot of luck. I can solve all of your problems. I have a huge collection of potions and scrolls, all for a cheap price. Right now, I can give you a potion of extra healing for 25 gold, a scroll of protection from petrification for 25 gold, or a scroll of protection from magic for 100 gold. So, what do you say? How about the potion of extra healing? This potion can be a lifesaver, trust me.
Oof, I dropped something. Could you pick it up for me?
Oh, god damn it.
You ran. My turn to save the day.
I dropped arrows in order to make room for the potion. Really? Right. I should probably have...
I'll do it.
What's the story?
Right.
Okay. I'll just dump those in there. I mean, really. Alright, the potion of extra healing would probably be useful later. Okay, so for a moment I thought that was another bandit, but it turns out they're just wandering around selling potions and stuff to adventurers, I suppose. The potion of extra healing should come in handy in a pinch, though, because I'm getting to the point where all the lesser healing potions that I have don't really heal much health at once. I think they heal like 10 HP a pop, and that is showing itself to be insignificant. The protection from magic would probably be helpful later on in the game, though. That kind of effect can come in clutch at times. It's just situational. Like, if you had that protection from magic against an enemy that used fear on you, it would probably be useful, but I also have protection from fear as an actual spell. Oh no, it's oh, that's just a regular wolf. No big deal.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Whatever the done.
The stuff of legend, right, Boo?
What's the
Alright,
story?
wolf's down.
You bet.
Ugh. It's almost dead. Dead. There we go. Okay.
Need me? Right.
I would really, 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 really like to find these half ogres I'm looking for. Because if I have to end this session and I've done like everything there is to do in these areas except find the stupid ogre, it's another bear. I mean, I'm not going to go after the bear unless it comes after me, but these things do tend to go after you if you are in the same general location as them for any length of time. Or if you walk into their cave like a dumbass, like I did before. And that's just a rock wall. Don't tell me the half-ogres aren't here. Which map are they actually in? Oh, hey, there's like 2 other maps over here.
Oh, you bet.
Oh, might as well clear out this map before I end the session then. This has been a nice relaxing session though. No painfully difficult boss fights. Just running around, adventuring, and reviving Minsk when he takes a bad hit and dies. And you know, that's just a day in the life of a Baldur's Gate player, reviving party members that get ganked. Are we done? Is the map cleared? More or less, yes. So, like, the entire feature of this map was just the Exvart village. Okay. I'm going to just clear this part out here. And there we go. Alrighty then. Well, before I go anywhere else, does anyone have any healing left? That's a good thing to do. No. No. Okay, so it's all rest. Alright, and let's identify this. And it's just a flail +1. A flail is a sturdy wooden handle. Blah, blah, blah. Well, I don't think I have anyone with flail proficiency, do I? All she has is sword and shield style. Like, I might give her flail proficiency if she can take that. It used to be, I think, that flails were just grouped in with other blunt weapons, but nope. Don't have anyone who can use that. Well, I'm gonna end the session here and continue my hunt for the half-ogres later, after I have Vaconia heal these people. It's been a good session now. Thank you all for joining me. When's the next session gonna come up? Probably in a day or two. I mean, I'm trying to find my balance with the number of sessions I do. But I also want to squeeze in a Knights of the Old Republic 2 session at some point over the next few days, so I'll figure it out. That group of half-ogres, let's see. It doesn't say that I've gotten them, but in the mountains south... Wait, hang on. Southwest of town. This does seem like it would be the place, but I don't know. It might be back here, it might be here. We'll see. But not today, another time. Thank you all for joining me. I will see you soon.